everybody, welcome back to Planning with John. You can see little baby girl Lila is here. Let me move her forward so she doesn't fall off the edge of the table. So we're back on this New Year's Day, or at least that's when I'm recording, because I've been going through the journal that I've been working on. If you saw my setup for 2021 video that has only been live for maybe about a week, I still had quite a few pages left in this. This is a Taroko Breeze notebook that I started in July of 2017. So that was, almost 3.5 years ago. I did washi tape swatches, watercoloring. That's Courtney Diaz. I put business cards and stickers and houses upside down. Little happy mail notes. I don't even remember what that one was. Oh my goodness, it was when I bought that A5 Sojourner from her, which I don't even own anymore. I forget who I sold that to. But I know it's been well cared for. I got two different Daniel Smith watercolors, testing different pens, coffee rim. That's Allie Brown, James Burke, Allie, Porter Pieces. Do you remember when Connie used to make stencils? I have those. They're in a box back there. This is Courtney Diaz. That's a little thing I did. So I used this notebook, which I've shared, up until June. Not June. I put this in here. When did I start this? Yeah, I guess so, because that was August. And then we got this mailed to us. That's right. We had a family friend die, 28th. And I used it for just a few weeks, because there's a couple of August dates in here. And then I stopped. And then I did some little swatches of the Vivivas and some colored pencils, and then a year later I journaled in here and then did these color swatches. The pumpkins are from this year. It says day 2. I was doing pumpkins for a day or a month. But it lasted only like a day or two. There's June of 2018. I was trying the purple pen. And then towards the end of October, I decided to get back in here. And so I had done like this pumpkin page and this pumpkin page, just since it was a blank page in the middle of here. I think I didn't do anything on it because these were Prima pastels and they're like a water base, and if you water on Tomoe River paper, they could move. But so I just did that, and so I didn't really start back in here until November. So November 4th, I started journaling again. November 5th, some doodles, some samples, some stickers, some more doodles. My real brush pens from Arteza. I wanted to see what they did on Tomoe River paper. This is done with those brush pens. Some colored pencils. So I started back here in early November, and that was right here on page 48, 49-ish. And I just did some silly stuff, but I just was going to have fun in this notebook. My main intention was to just, play in the notebook, have no real purpose, but just have fun in it. I wanted to see what my mild liners looked like. I have all of the mild liners and I never use them, so I thought, well, at least that way I'd be using them. I'm not sure why my purpose of still holding on to them is. They're highlighters, who knows. I had a bunch of mushroom stickers and some coffee things that I wanted to put down, so I did my monthly tea subscription that I got for only 1 or 2 months. It was expensive and I wanted to save money. More pumpkins. A former student sticker that she created for Black Lives Matter. When my Hobonichi came, I just glued that in. The Fude pen. Some more stuff with colored pencils. My little Karopi. Some florals that I did. Some more pumpkins and an apple. I did a Hanukkah, a leaf, and a couple of pumpkins. This is a tutorial from Brie. This is the one I did during the tutorial with watercolors, and this is the one I did with real brush pens. Some stuff that arrived. So I've been just kind of using this. More pumpkins. See, I told you I was going to draw pumpkins for a month. I did. Some more Karopi. I wanted to see what all of my Arteza colored pencils looked like, what my Faber-Castell and my Prismacolors, my premium ones, not my Scholar ones. And then I did do a lot of journaling. I did the planner advent in here. Another Karopi. Planner advent. This I got from a lovely viewer. Karopi. Some just stickers and journaling. Little Karopis I've colored in. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here, but I'm going to do something. Some journaling, some stickers. That was the second to last night of Hanukkah. The baby boy and the baby girl. So this was the final spread from my final planner advent with the journaling and intentions and stuff like that on it. And Simon. This is from later that day. I added more stuff to 2 pages. This is the Tuesday before Christmas? I guess I added a lot that day. Here I did some stuff on the 24th. For us, Christmas Eve. I set this up on Christmas Eve, but ended up not writing anything, so I started journaling while we had Shabbat service going on. I was able to watch Shabbat service on Friday the 25th, but the husband had to be to work the next day at 4 a.m. and I felt so horrible. So I just some of our prayers that we say. My journals, notes from my 2021 setup, a little guy that I had drawn a long time ago that I decided to glue down in here. Just some, the husband picked up some honeycomb and chocolate hazelnut Kit Kats. These are the ones from Japan. He got them at Cost Plus World Market. That's the name of the place. And I just used some of my cute little washi. And then I wanted to go through all of my washi tape that have little characters on it. And those are the only ones that I have. Other than that I didn't use, but I think I have a purple one that is a vertical with bats and stuff. Here's some journaling from a couple of days ago. And then I just wrote. I decided to pull out some Traveler's Factory washi tape and use it. And then I did this because I just wanted to put that in here because Kitty has to go to the vet this coming week for her yearly, all of that type of stuff, exam, her rabies vaccine, her feline 3, and her some other. And then I just wanted to use some stickers that I had. So let's see, 178 and 152. So I've got like 26 pages to left to finish. So that isn't going to take me that long of the upcoming year. Like if I get into a journaling kick, I can journal about 2 to 4 pages a day. Mainly I do at least 2. And so that then me thinking, oops, sorry, that's the husband. He's at lunch. So that's only going to last me towards the middle of January. And I've got all of this stuff at the end already filled with, you name it. You know, it's filled. So I love that bear washi from Japan. So I don't have that many pages left to finish. So since I'm in the mood of finishing a journal that I had started after this one, it was an A5 Midori MD, but I cut it down to a standard traveler's notebook size, and I've enjoyed that I've done that, but I also thought it was kind of wasteful because you know, there's all of that that got either thrown away, recycled, or I did use some of it and made a little to-do tablet. But a lot of it got wasted. So I started this notebook in the end of 2019, beginning of 2020, and it was like going to be my volume 1. And that year, I was going to bullet journal. Everyone knows me with bullet journaling. I like it, but if I have to draw out the whole calendar and all of that stuff, I'm not going to do it. And I think that's why I'm drawn to the DIY fish system, because it lets me use it like a Hobonichi. It lets me use it like a bullet journal, because I have a month on 2 pages already done. I don't have to worry about it, and that I love. It has a chart, which I'm sometimes good at, I'm sometimes not good at, but I'm going to try. It gives me grid at the beginning of the month to write down some important things or notes or however. It gives me this page here, which I'm going to use for, I'm thinking maybe monthly goals and intentions. I haven't decided. I'm going to keep track of our bills, which all but 2 have been paid. And then keep track of my low spend, no spend, which this year is going to be pretty much a no spend because I have so much stuff. I do not need to be purchasing anything. So we'll track that and see. And then it has a week on a page with grid. Actually, you can see that's just grid under there. I've got my little weekly tracker, which I can then put in my monthly tracker. And then you can see there's a day on a page. And then at the end of the week, grid. and then the whole thing starts over again. Week on a page, grid, day per page. And I wanted to show something because I know a lot of people, because I would get this way at sometimes, that, oh no, my pages don't look perfect or pretty. See this beautiful piece of kitawashi tape? There was a lot of stuff that I had intended to do that day. They didn't get done. None of them got done. So I just covered them up with a pretty piece of washi and then just wrote day off at home with Chad. But there was something that I did do that I did not put down in here. I went to the USPS and then I text mom, tracking numbers. I filmed that. Film journal video. There. I'll just mark it up because I'm doing that. So that's something that you can do if you know, it's just a pretty piece of washi tape. And, you know, it doesn't have to be anything, you know, fancy. So I think that's why I like this setup, because it is like a Hobonichi. You have the month, you have the chart, you have extra pages, you have the week, you have the day on a page. But what I like is you have a whole month in one little notebook. So I don't have to carry around like my A6 that I have. It's like the whole entire year. You know, this is just 1 month. I can have 2 months in here. When I'm done with January, towards the middle of February, I can pull out January. I can put March in, and I'm, you know, ready to go. And then it also gives me a chance to be a little creative with my covers. So that way I don't get bored of seeing the same cover all the time. So back to the bullet journal. So my word for the year of 2020 was balance. And I wrote, a condition in which different elements are equal or in the correct proportion, stability of one's minor feelings, the harmony of design and proportions. Well, last year left a lot of people out of balance. And then the quote that I had, balance is the key to everything. What we do, think, say, eat, feel. They all require awareness, and through this awareness we can grow. We definitely needed awareness this last year. I feel that myself and so many others, it was so easy to be distracted and caught up in all of the stuff going on because it was such a turbulent year. And so I think balance was a good word because I had to be very kind with myself this last year. With, 90% of my work getting canceled. That was a challenge in itself. Having society say that what I do as a performer and as a teacher isn't necessary to get the government help or assistance because I'm a university professor. Now, mind you, I'm adjunct, I'm very part-time. In my most busy semesters, I probably worked only 25 hours a week, actually contact hours. But of course, like last semester was the fewest I've ever had. What was it? Seven contact hours. But just because I had a job lined up for the fall, that meant that I I wasn't able to get any of the summer assistance, even though I had no work during the summer whatsoever. And that, how should I put it? It let me know that there are people in society that think that what I do isn't of value. But then here as a performing musician, due to everyone being at home, you know, wanting art and things to consume, we're saying, well, you have to let us, you know, watch this live performance or listen to this performance on the radio. It's what you do. But just because it's what I do doesn't mean I don't need to be compensated for it. So there were many things that, you know, we had to do, some musicians and performers, in order to help benefit our arts organizations that unfortunately weren't employing us over the summer, was we had to give away quite freely a lot of who we are and what we do for no compensation, and with the thought that, you know, we might not get compensated and things might change drastically, which I think they have, because we're still not back to normal. I mean, I got to participate with our symphony, and, you know, we did a wonderful free holiday concert, and it was wonderful to be playing again and to see the end product, but also know that that was in early December. You know, my next gig isn't until the middle of January, so it's really sad that society devalues education and arts, and that's something that I've had to come to terms with, because I've never, I mean, I've felt it to some extent, but not as intently as I have this last year. And so it's made me think a lot about a lot of things, and I still don't know where I sit with it. So that's something that I'm going to carry into this next year to try and work through. So yeah, balance. Very weird word to pick for a very strange and odd year. And so I had used this for just, you know, word journaling, kind of like what you saw me doing in my A5. Just, you know, silly stuff. That's cute. That's all James Burke. That was from his first, what's it called? Playtest Patreon, I think is what it was called. So, oh yeah, there's that other washi tape. And so what I intend to do is, I have this filled up through page 75, and there are 152 pages, and I've got stuff up through 149, and then these are just quotes on Post-its about balance. I had a quote for each month, and well, you know, because I was gonna, you know, do a quote page and everything. Well, of course, you know, me and bullet journaling, that never happened. So I've got all the quotes back here for the remainder of last year. But what I'm going to do is once I finish the Big A5, I'm going to come back and finish this. It'll probably take me a couple of months. I'm saying January, February, March, maybe. And then I have another A5 in the Midori MD paper, and I think that's what I'm going to go to. So I will, once I finish in here, I'm going to jump back to here, and then once this one is finished, it's going to take me time. It is, and that's okay. I want to see the book completed. I've never completed a bound book like this before, and so that's what's kind of keeping me moving forward is I want to see what this feels like finished. And that's the same thing with this one, now that I'm like halfway through. Oh yeah, that's a fun page. I just slapped down all of these My Little Pony stickers and do something green today, glittery sticker. So that's where I am. Something that I had started the year doing was, this is the second insert. I have one from January through June, and this is July. No. These are 3 months. I've got January, February, March. I've got another one that's August. Wait, January, February, March, April. One that's May, June, July, August. And this one is September through December. I've got stickers in here I forgot about. I started using this and pretty much got through October, but once I pulled this back out, this one just kind of, come Thanksgiving, it was done. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I might just come back, and I had a sticker kit. I don't use sticker kits, so I kind of just slapped some things down. I might come back, and it's Midori MD paper that I printed on. I might come back and just art on the pages. I don't know. We'll see. So there you are. Just a quick little talk through my intentions of what I want to do with my finishing up my A5 and then going back to my standard size and finishing that up. I have a cup of coffee here this morning instead of tea. It's Tim Hortons dark roast, and we had some leftover what was it, evaporated condensed milk, so it's kind of like thick and creamy and sugary sweet, and so I put just a tablespoon in, and it reminds me of going to Tim Hortons and getting a double-double. All of my northern friends know what a double-double is. Basically, it's 2 cream and 2 sweetener of your choice. And that's kind of what this reminds me of, a nice hot cup of Tim Hortons dark roast with double-double. So there we are. I just wanted to share a quick little talk through my journal process. And it just came to me last night on New Year's Eve as I was doing some journaling and looking at it going, oh, I've used a lot of this book since I started it 2 months ago. I need a plan. And so that is my plan. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. And, oh, these 2 notebooks, I didn't say. These are, let me get the coffee out of the way. These are by Bree at Documented Journey. This is the A5 in her newest color, Honey. And this is a standard size. And they're both folios, except this one I poked holes in because I used it for a while as a traveler's notebook. This is in the avocado. I think it's avocado. This one on the inside, I don't think you can see. It has the green inside. I think this one does too. I have a thing for green. Yeah, there it is. I think it's interesting. For certain greens, I have a thing for. Some greens I can see the color, some greens I can't. This is a green I can see the color. So I feel Maybe that's why, because I feel drawn to it because I can see that it's green. I'm not, asking, what color is that? This is kind of, it's a brown, but I think it has red undertones because of the shade of brown it has. But I see maybe like a caramel color. But I think there might be slight either dark brown or reds under it because of the way I see it. So there we are. If you have any questions, like I started to say before I interrupted myself, leave them down below in the little boxes, and I will get back with you as soon as I can. I hope you had a happy and safe New Year's Eve, and I hope you have a wonderful and a prosperous new year. And I just want to thank everybody that has been here, the new viewers, the ones that have been here for a while, and then the ones that have been here for the very beginning. Thank you for coming to my channel and spending some time with me. In the next video, I'm setting something up. This. And I'm just setting up to set it up. But I will be doing I'll have like a freebie. I'll have a freebie of a calendar and a freebie of a cover that you can download, print, and cut yourself. So that'll be the next video, so keep a watch out for that. Okay, thanks so much. I've talked your ear off long enough.